Alright, so this is a different video than what I am used to making at this point, on account of a series of rather awkward events. So, you're probably noticing that on a Monday here, I am not uploading Minecraft. Um, there's a reason for that, and it's a really awkward reason. I had to get a new microphone. Um, God, where do I begin? So it started a while ago when I accidentally spilled Coke on my microphone. Now it was perfectly fine at first, but lo and behold, a couple months later, I find that my microphone just like absolutely spazzes out all the time. Well, it turns out at first it was perfectly fine, but after a while, the Coca-Cola eventually just rotted away the inside of my microphone somehow, which led to me having to purchase this new microphone, which for about 30 to $40, I got it on sale from like the 60 it would normally be, is admittedly better than my old Blue Yeti microphone. This one comes with an arm, so I can detach it. And it has a rather surprisingly long cable for a microphone, because microphone cables are usually really short. This one is surprisingly long. It's enough to reach the back of my PC, which is about a meter away, which is quite long, to be honest. But but I want to take this time to talk about something that's like an issue for me right now, and I call it the downside of aging hardware. So I've had this computer since 2018. That is 6 years now. And unfortunately, it's getting to the point where it's getting rather old. Like, I can still run, like, games at 60 FPS, but it's not the 60 FPS you would expect. This is Elden Ring running at 60 FPS in at 720p. That's not really amazing now, is it? But it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But I've sort of had to downscale my resolution for a lot of things. Because I've come to a conclusion that I'm just going to have to play games at 720p for the foreseeable future on account of technical issues. But it is what it is, because I don't have the money to go buy a new PC. And I really can't justify buying a new PC when I really don't make a lot of money right now. Like, I'm a substitute teacher, but I'm not going in every day because I'm trying to finish up my master's. I still haven't finished my master's, and that's another reason why I'm not, like, recording Minecraft this week. Because I've got to get these papers in, and I'm falling behind where I want to be. which is rather unfortunate, but it happens. Because there's a time management thing that I'm really working on getting down. Because I have my Pokemon stuff ready to record and just ready to go. Pokemon, super easy to record. Minecraft takes time. If you're not putting in like a good amount of time into your Minecraft world, you're not gonna be able to do a lot. Which is really unfortunate. Because I love Minecraft. But it's a time management issue. I have to pick between Minecraft, well, recording more Minecraft, and working on the things I have to work on. And, like, Minecraft is always going to be there, but it's sort of gotten lower on my priority scale. So what I really need to do is I really need to, like, plot out a, like, schedule for what I'm doing. Because initially I was going to do, like, a whole bunch of videos this year, and then come New Year's, I'm like, no, that doesn't work. That's not going to work. You don't have time for that, Indiana Smash. Indiana Smash, you need to prioritize what really matters. And that's getting things done. Which, unfortunately, sometimes life gets in the way. Like, needing to replace a microphone that decided, oh, hey, I'm just gonna straight up not work anymore. Or, oh, hey, you need a new keyboard because you spilled Coke on your keyboard, or something like that. Life gets in the way sometimes. And you just gotta accept that. And I'm recording this at like 1:40 in the evening after like waking up at midnight after like sleeping all day. My plan for the day is pretty much just gonna be work on papers I need to work on, because I am behind where I want to be, and I'd really like to finish my masters by February, because I want March and beyond to be dedicated to building my future. Because I'm 27 years old. I'm a substitute teacher, and I don't make enough to live on my own. That's not good. Like, I have issues with that personally. Like, the thing is I wanted to be a teacher, and that didn't work out. For a number of reasons that were not fair to me, but the school decided it was in their best interest to cut their student teachers. And that's on them, even though that was just like several months of me not getting paid. So now I'm in a position where I'm really working towards building my own future, which means I have to prioritize certain things like finding an actual job and getting things done. But I'd like to grow my YouTube channel because this is my hobby. Like, it's a lame hobby, but it's a hobby in itself. Because, like, look what I'm doing right now. I am slowly grinding to the max level in Elden Ring, and it gets exponentially longer every time. But it is what it is. But right now I'm working towards building a better future for myself. Because I can't keep living like this. Like, I live above my parents' garage. Like, I live above my parents' garage, and that's not exactly how I saw myself almost 10 years ago graduating from high school. Like, I thought by now I would own a house, I'd be living on my own, and looking back now, that was really just pure fantasy. Which is kind of foolish. But a man can dream, really. So, right now, the goal for 2024 is just finish my master's and find a job that pays more than $15 an hour. Like, as a substitute teacher, I make, like, what? $90 a day before tax? Like, pulling up a calculator, and I divide that by, like, the 8 hours I work, that's at most, like, $10 an hour. And unfortunately, that's actually not very good. All things considered. So we got work to do. But it is what it is, and life moves on. So, uh, so what I'm gonna be doing is after I get this paper in I'm working on, I'm going to put together a streaming schedule. Because there's a couple of games I really want to play, and I've been sitting on them for a while. Because my family and friends have sent me games that I just haven't had the time to play. And I'm gonna set up a streaming schedule. And I'm not gonna stream the same thing every day. But I am gonna stream. And this brings me up this brings up another issue I have recently encountered. I used to be able to stream at 1080p 60 FPS. Recently, something has been going on in my local area where if you try to stream 1080p, your internet just gets straight up nuked. And if you try to do it at 60 frames per second, you get nuked. And I've done some testing. It is not initially... Well, I initially thought it was a hardware problem. In this case, no, it's not a hardware problem. It is a internet connection problem. Someone in our local area is drawing so much internet usage that it hurts streaming. Like, our download rates are perfectly fine. It's the upload rates that are the problem. So, I'm gonna have to work out some sort of streaming solution. Which, unfortunately, the only solution I have found so far is to lower the quality to 30 frames per second. Which, to be fair, if you're streaming to Twitch like I am, it's not a big deal, given the fact that sometimes on Twitch you can't even load like their streams because of how unoptimized it is. So lower quality streams to Twitch are not a big deal. But the plan is to get things set up and then sort of look for jobs for the rest of the year. But it's a slow-going process, and I am just going to have to spend quite a bit of time working on all of these projects to get them done. Now, this video is also sort of a precursor to another video I am in the process of editing. So back in Christmas, my brother got me, well, back during Christmas, about a month ago, my brother got me Elden Ring. And it has quickly become my favorite game. But it's also super long. I have a video on my first entire playthrough of Elden Ring. Which, basically, I'm in the process of editing it, but having older hardware and a video editing software that is not optimized to do things for long periods of time, basically means I'm going to have to spend quite a bit of time working on getting that put together. So that's going to be a thing. But keep an eye out for that video. It's coming, probably sometime in February. But it's kind of low on my priority list, given the fact that I need to finish up my master's program. So I figured that I'd give you guys a status update as to what's going on with the channel, why there's no Minecraft video coming out today. Like, the fact that there's no Minecraft video coming out today is purely on me. That is my fault. I got behind on my recording. And I was just not in a position to post anything relevant to YouTube this week. Because, like, here's the thing. I don't want to upload something and be like, oh, hey, I'm uploading this because I need to upload something. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to have, like, quality videos on my channel. And I know that sounds pretentious from a guy with, like, only 40 subscribers. And, yes, I do actually keep an eye on that number. It's just not really important to me, all things considered, because YouTube is a hobby, and it's not something that makes me any sort of income. It's not my livelihood. If I was actually making money off of YouTube, I would actually be much more concerned about that low number. But it is what it is. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do, and my own interests lie in making quality content, and quality content is not just uploading, like, random nonsense to YouTube. Like, I have, like, planned videos, and I'd rather stick to the planned videos than upload, like, oh, hey, Indiana Smash does, like, absolutely nothing in Minecraft for 30 minutes and uploads it. I'm not gonna do that. Like, if I upload something in Minecraft, it's gonna be me doing something rather than just, like, absolutely nothing. Because think about it. If I were to, like, just upload nonsense, it'd kind of be an insult to you guys, and I am having to readjust my microphone. Getting used to readjusting this microphone is gonna be an interesting challenge, because I can, like, sort of adjust and, like, adjust the volume, but it's something I'm gonna have to learn how to do, because, like, the way it works is it's not really intuitive like my old microphone, because it's got this whole, like, fancy touch based mute system where if I, like, touch the top of it, it'll just completely mute itself. And if I, like, twist the bottom, like, right or left, it raises and lowers the volume. Which, in itself, is a pretty nifty thing. But it's gonna take some getting used to, because I used the same microphone for, like, 5 years. So, yeah, I figured that I'd give you guys, like, an explanation as to why there's no Minecraft video being uploaded. Like, I have, like, a lot of footage of, like, a lot of things I'm sitting on. It's just I haven't had time to edit them. Because keep in mind, like, I should be going into work tomorrow, but I'm just taking tomorrow off to get things I need to get done and focusing on what really needs to be focused on. So I hope you guys can sort of understand why that happened. But until then, this is Indiana Smash signing off. And look forward to some Minecraft next week, because I got a lot of stuff planned for that. It's just gonna take some time to get that out and ready to go.